Have you ever noticed that getting up from your favorite armchair feels a little harder than it used to? Or maybe you find yourself gripping the banister a bit tighter when you go up and down the stairs. It's a quiet worry many of us share as we get older, that feeling of our legs not quite having the same strength, the same spring in their step. It can make you think twice about simple things, like reaching for something on a high shelf, stepping off a curb, or even just walking confidently across a room. This subtle shift, this gradual weakening of our legs, isn't just about feeling a bit slower. It carries a deep emotional weight. The fear of losing our independence, of not being able to do the things we love, or worse, the fear of a fall. But what if I told you there's a simple, powerful secret, a single morning habit, that can make all the difference, a way to reclaim that strength, that balance, and that confidence in your stride? In this video, we're going to dive into this game-changing habit and explore exactly how it helps you build muscle, improve balance, and ultimately, live with less worry and more joy. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you. Let's talk about this remarkable morning habit, the one that can truly transform the strength and stability of your legs. And it's something I like to call your daily leg awakening. Now, you might be thinking, leg awakening? What does that even mean? It's not about jumping jacks or running a marathon before breakfast. Far from it. This is about gently, yet purposefully, re-engaging the muscles in your legs and core right when you start your day. Think of your body after a night's sleep. Your muscles have been resting. They're often a bit stiff, and they haven't been asked to do much. By introducing a simple, consistent routine first thing in the morning, you're sending a clear message to your body. It's time to wake up. Muscles. We're going to move today. The magic of doing this in the morning is twofold. First, it prepares your body for the day ahead, making everyday movements, like getting out of bed, walking to the kitchen, or even just standing up, feel easier and safer. Second, it establishes a powerful routine that's easy to stick with because it becomes part of your morning ritual. Just like brewing your coffee or reading the newspaper, this daily leg awakening isn't demanding, it's inviting. It's about being kind to your body, while also being incredibly effective. So, what does this daily leg awakening actually look like? We're going to focus on a few very simple, foundational movements that you can do right next to your bed, or even as you wait for the kettle to boil. One of the best ways to start is with something called chair stands. This is simply standing up and sitting down from a sturdy chair without using your hands as much as possible. It mimics a fundamental movement we do dozens of times a day, and by practicing it intentionally, you're building crucial leg and glute strength. You start by sitting on the edge of a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Lean slightly forward, and push through your heels to stand up. Then slowly and with control, lower yourself back down. The key here is to control the movement both up and down, avoiding just plopping back into the chair. Start with just 5 to 10 repetitions. If you need your hands to help push off the chair or steady yourself, that's perfectly fine. The goal is to gradually reduce their reliance. Another incredibly beneficial movement is calf raises. Our calf muscles are essential for balance and walking, and they often get overlooked. To do a calf raise, simply stand next to a wall or a sturdy counter for support. Slowly lift yourself up onto the balls of your feet, holding for a count of 1 or 2, and then slowly lower, back, down. You should feel the muscles in the back of your lower legs working. Again, aim for 10 to 15 repetitions. This seems so simple, doesn't it? But consistent. Gentle activation like this helps improve blood flow to your leg muscles, wakes up your nervous system, and reinforces the pathways between your brain and your muscles, which is vital for maintaining balance and coordination as we age. It's not about breaking a sweat, it's about gentle, mindful engagement. The third core movement for your daily leg awakening is leg swings. These are fantastic for improving hip mobility and warming up the entire leg. Stand tall. Again, holding onto a wall or counter for balance. Gently swing one leg forward and backward, like a pendulum. Keep the movement controlled and don't try to kick too high. Focus on a smooth, fluid motion. Then switch legs. Do about 10 to 15 gentle swings on each side. This helps loosen up the hip joints and the muscles around them, which are crucial for stable walking and preventing stiffness. Imagine how much better your day will feel when your legs already feel more alive and ready to move right from the get-go. This simple sequence of chair stands, calf raises, and leg swings, done for just 5 to 10 minutes each morning, is a complete game changer. It's not about being perfect from day one. It's about starting somewhere and building consistency. Now that we've discussed the foundational elements of your daily leg awakening, let's talk about how to make it even more effective and avoid some common pitfalls. So, we've established the power of chair stands, calf raises, and leg swings as your daily leg awakening routine. But to truly unlock their full potential and ensure you're getting the most out of this morning habit, we need to talk about some crucial nuances. The first mistake many people make when starting any new movement habit is trying to do too much, too soon, or focusing on speed instead of control. Remember, this isn't a race. The quality of each movement far outweighs the quantity. When you're doing your chair stands, for example, really focus on pressing through your whole foot, feeling the muscles in your thighs and glutes engage as you rise, as you lower back down. Try to make it as slow and controlled as possible. Resisting gravity. This controlled lowering phase, often called the eccentric phase, is incredibly effective for building muscle strength and improving stability. Think of it like a gentle, deliberate dance with your chair, rather than just popping up and down. Similarly, with calf raises, don't just bounce up and down. Elevate slowly onto the balls of your feet. Hold that elevated position for a second, really feeling the squeeze in your calves, and then lower down just as slowly, letting your heels gently touch the floor. You might even feel a slight stretch in your calves as you lower past the starting point. This full range of motion, executed with mindful control, makes a tremendous difference. Another common oversight is forgetting to breathe properly. It sounds simple, but holding your breath can make these movements feel much harder and even raise your blood pressure temporarily. For chair stands, try to exhale as you push up to stand and inhale as you lower down. For calf raises, inhale as you rise and exhale as you lower. Conscious breathing helps oxygenate your muscles and keeps your movements smooth and fluid. This deliberate focus on your breath also turns these exercises into a form of moving meditation, helping to calm your mind and set a positive tone for the day. Now, let's talk about progression, because once these movements start feeling easy, you'll want to gently challenge yourself. For chair stands, once you can comfortably do 10-15 repetitions without using your hands, you can try slowing down the lowering phase even more, perhaps counting to 3 or 5 as you sit down. You can also try using a slightly lower chair, or even just hovering your bottom an inch above the chair for a moment before sitting. For calf raises, you might try standing on a slightly elevated surface, like the edge of a sturdy step, so your heels can drop below the level of your toes at the bottom of the movement, increasing the stretch and range of motion. Just be sure to have excellent support nearby. As for leg swings, once the forward and backward motion feels fluid, you can try adding some side-to-side leg swings, always holding on to support, to work different muscles in your hips and outer thighs, which are crucial for side-to-side stability and preventing falls. The key is to listen to your body. Never push through pain. A little muscle fatigue is good, but sharp pain is a signal to stop. This morning habit isn't about becoming an athlete overnight. It's about consistency and gradual, sustainable progress. Imagine how empowering it feels to know you're actively working to maintain your independence, not just hoping for the best. This routine isn't just for strength, it's for bone density, for circulation, and for a powerful boost to your mood and mental clarity. By waking up your legs, you're essentially waking up your entire system, preparing it for all the wonderful things you want to do today. Next, let's dive into how this simple habit impacts your entire life in ways you might not expect. So, we've unpacked the daily leg awakening, those simple chair stands, calf raises, and leg swings, and discussed how to execute them effectively and progress safely. But the real magic of this morning habit goes far beyond just stronger legs. It's about a ripple effect that touches every part of your life, bringing a profound sense of confidence, freedom, and joy. Think about it: when your legs feel stronger and more stable, your brain relaxes. That constant, subtle worry about tripping or falling starts to fade. You walk with more assurance. You reach for things without hesitation. And suddenly, tasks that felt challenging become easier, almost effortless. Remember that painful reality we talked about earlier: the fear of losing your independence. This morning habit directly combats that fear. It empowers you to tackle daily activities with gusto, whether it's navigating a crowded supermarket, going for a leisurely stroll in the park, or confidently stepping on and off public transport. Imagine gardening without aching knees, playing actively with your grandchildren without feeling wobbly, or even just feeling completely steady as you stand to chat with friends. These aren't just small improvements. They are foundational shifts that restore your ability to live life on your terms. This habit also has a profound impact on your balance. Many falls in older adults are not just due to weak muscles, but also to impaired balance and coordination. By regularly engaging your leg muscles and challenging your stability in a controlled way each morning, you're sharpening your proprioception, your body's awareness of its position in space. This means your brain and muscles become better at communicating, allowing for quicker, more accurate reactions if you do encounter an uneven surface or an unexpected bump. It's like building an internal radar system for stability. Furthermore, consistent, gentle movement like this improves circulation throughout your body, not just in your legs. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscles, tissues, and even your brain. This can lead to increased energy levels throughout the day, sharper mental clarity, and even better sleep at night. Who knew that a few minutes of leg movements in the morning could do all that? And here's the surprise I mentioned at the beginning. The most unexpected benefit of this daily leg awakening is the boost it gives to your mental well-being and overall outlook on life. When you consistently show up for yourself, even for just a few minutes, you build a powerful sense of self-efficacy and accomplishment. You prove to yourself every single day that you are capable, resilient, and actively investing in your health and future. This feeling of empowerment translates into a more positive mood, reduced anxiety, and a greater sense of control over your life. It's a profound shift from feeling reactive to proactive, from worrying about limitations to embracing possibilities. You're not just strengthening your legs, you're strengthening your spirit. So, I truly hope this video has inspired you to embrace this simple, yet incredibly powerful morning habit. It's not about perfection. It's about starting, being consistent, and celebrating every small victory. The journey to stronger legs and a more confident you begins with that first intentional movement each morning. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you tried something similar? Or are you excited to give this a go? We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and encouragement to live your best life at every age. Remember, small changes truly can make the biggest difference to your health and happiness.